Conception. Oh my gosh!
What's up, guys? Konzeptionz here with a little village gameplay. I'm using the MSR in this video. On the MSR, I use speed because fastness. Yeah. I don't really care for the other proficiencies, simply because they don't really do me any good, except for impact, but that's only in certain situations. Speed helps them everywhere. Anyway, yeah, so speed, extended mags, I believe, and of course for the secondary I got my stinger. Throwing knife, attack, pretty standard first, I think. Perks, I believe, are sleight of hand, quick draw, and steady aim. And I use steady aim because I use speed, and they combine very well. They have a lot of synergy. For example, you're running fast, so you have speed, and you're using that efficiency, you can aim faster. But you guys know that. Anyway, enough babbling. It's been a while since I updated you guys with a commentary. So here it is. Drop zone, I believe, and I do believe I go 39-6 or 39-7 throughout this game. Basically, this commentary I wanted to talk about the new maps and what I think of it. Now, I've had them for a while, and I've been meaning to upload this video for a while, but unfortunately it's been delayed. I've had a lot of problems with my editing software, and it's a miracle I even got this out now. But thankfully, the map packs are still new. Not everyone has it yet, so hopefully this will help. Let's start off with Piazza. Piazza is a very small map, fuel for shotguns and SMGs, but it has a lot of long, sort of threading the needle shots you can do with a sniper. So once you learn the map, I do believe that you can quickscope quite well. I've done well in the past, and it's just a matter of learning the map. Learning the map, learning the spawns, knowing your objective. All in all, it's a pretty good map. It can cause some raging due to its small size and people's tendencies to shotgun. Other than that, it's still pretty good. Now, the second map that came out in the beginning was Liberation, which is by far the biggest map I've ever seen. There are lines of sight where you can shoot with a sniper, scoped all the way in, and barely see the person on the other side. It's just, the scale of that map is just insane. There's not really any need of it. And on top of that, everyone seems to spawn right in the center of the map. And you can actually get spawn trapped. Your whole team can get spawned in the cave. Of course, everyone goes out the same direction, so they keep getting killed in the same direction. Hopefully that'll be fixed soon, but regardless, it's not my favorite map, but it's still good for certain game types. Very open map, so you can pretty much count on domination, kill confirm, team deathmatch. Search and other bond type things probably won't go so well. Overwatch, which was the next map that came out, easily my favorite out of any Call of Duty map ever. It's very reminiscent of High Rise. It's got two levels unlike High Rise. There's a top and bottom, and there's enough field on both levels for you to feel comfortable camping on either level. I personally don't, but if that's your thing, this map will work well. It's got a lot of long lines of sight, a lot of short narrow corners, and a lot of medium lines of sight, so it works well with every gun. Honestly, if you really tried, I believe you could get a MOAB with any gun on that map. It's just all around perfectly balanced. Looks-wise, it's pretty similar to that. You get your two sides, you spawn either on top or on bottom, depending on the game type. But it's pretty symmetrical. There is one head glitch I found, which they'll probably be patching soon. Other than that, it's, in my opinion, a perfect map. Now, the last map that came out, Black Box, is an interesting, and I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. It does work well with most weapon types, and as long as you play the map well, you can certainly do good with a shotgun or SMG. But that's only if you're playing the map well. A lot of people tend to camp on this map, and personally I think that's because it's new, and I want to believe that's because it's new and people just haven't learned the map yet. But as long as people stop camping on that map, it will be a good map. People just have like a very strong tendency to want to snipe because of its size, but in honesty, it's not that big. Because if you compare it to Liberation, everyone sniped when that map first came out, but now people have gotten more comfortable with it, and you see people running out with shotguns on the map. Although it's not a good map for it, I mean, people still do it, and they still do halfway decent. Now, what else came out in this DLC? Oh yes, 2 Spec Ops missions. I'm not exactly sure what they are off the top of my head, but the first one is you basically start in a snowmobile and go down an abandoned quarry, which is, well, it's not really abandoned, but you get the idea. Shoot a bunch of guys down on the way. It's fairly easy until you get to the end, where you have to kill a bunch of people inside of a bunker, flip a switch, hit a bomb, do some objective type thing, and then escape. It's a pretty short mission, and it's pretty easy. I did it better in my first try, and I honestly think it should have been quite a bit harder. The other one that came out is something escort or hostage situation or something like that. But it's pretty much an all-around pain in the ass, as are most hostage type Spec Ops. A lot of people coming from pretty much every direction. Not really every direction. You don't really know where they are. You definitely have to play one a few times before you manage to beat on veteran. Certainly not me. I am pleased that they put Spec Ops in this. It was a good touch to add Spec Ops in with, you know, your standard maps that come out. The quality of the Spec Ops is still pretty good. It's about the same quality as any regular Spec Ops, but you're just not on par with the playability of the others. I've pretty much run out of things to talk about now, which is good because the video is going to be ending soon. I'll keep you guys updated on the maps as they come out. I'll try to get one of these commentaries out every DLC, right when we get our last maps, when the premium members do. So, until next time, peace.